Hi. Sorry. My voice. My voice. My voice. My voice. Lord. Anyhow, hello. Hello, I'm back. And guys, I really miss you so freaking much. Okay? Sorry that I'm kind of late, like 15 minutes. I woke up somewhere like 7:20 and I need to catch up to eat. Oh, I forgot. I need to like open my Spotify first. This is a chill stream and we don't really I don't really want to play right now. I'm just going to like do some just chatting, let's watch some videos and let's react together. Basically that's it. Anyhow, yeah, I'm sorry that I kind of canceled. Hey, Mona. Wait, I I feel something suspicious. Something suspicious. It's just like there is like a disturbance on the force when there is a Mona here. Hmm. And yes, the sound alert didn't work. It glitched out. Ah, ah, Mona, it didn't work. Ooh, how are you today, Mona? Hi. Hello, Nat. Hello, Nat. Hello, Mona. How are you today? Anyhow, so you and Danog, how have you been today? Sorry if I'm kind of like what do you call this, foggy a bit. You're good. Okay, that's good. Anyhow, I did announce on Twitter that somewhere next week's, I don't say particular week or let's say day because first of all, if you notice that my just chatting overlay kind of sucks when it comes to podcasts, but I did announce my podcast. You go check my Twitter, open your Twitter. In fact, I recommend that you have a Twitter too so that I can call you out just to thank you, especially. Okay, sorry. I did announce that we will have a podcast within next weeks. It's not next few weeks, maybe somewhere 2 months or something. Once my overlay is ready, okay. Once it's ready, we can start, and also we will include like another, I think, additional like two people at least. It would be better that someone will try to notify me as earlier as possible because so that they can provide their PNG and ready the what do you call this, the overlay. And speaking of which, I'm going to try to follow up Glyfox again about your PNG so that we can use it for collabs and podcasts. So it's not only to make to look cool, okay, Mona. But to be honest, I'm going to use that because it doesn't make sense that I'm talking by myself. Yep, podcast, any topics, games, coffee discussion, or like real life events, or etc. Or let's say some subjects that is not usually discussed on the what do you call this? Just chatting. Except religion or politics. Okay, I don't want to get in touch with that because especially on the politics is that I do have like a radical views when it comes to like politics. I don't want to say it in front of the people because, to be honest, it might cause a fight. That's the last thing that I want to do. And we have like a Hannah Peach Tree. Thank you for the works. I love you. So yeah, I'm just going to let's say two things. Sorry, two things that I two people that I want to include on the podcast. So if there is no like someone didn't notify early, they can join anytime. I'm just going to invite them on the Discord voice chat, but the voice chat would not happen to my server because first of all, here's the problem: is that adding someone on the server will take a little bit time, and not to mention they need to be processed first, like read the rules and roles, and we don't have much time to do that, Rose. I mean Mona. So what I'm going to do is create a VC that is like a literal chat and give them the invite links and my Discord account, and they can just add me and notify me, and I'm just going to add them. I'm just going to like modify the OBS a little bit so that there is like additional PNG that can move. So I need to like pause my. Oh, okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Kindred Games. I really thank you for that. So yeah, anyone can join. The limit is only two people. Okay, just a sip because Um, I already drank. What do you call this? A fuckloads of water earlier, and yes, it is your first time on my chat and Kindred Games. I know that you already know me. We do chat. We already talk on the PC. I don't need to introduce myself that much. So yeah, you know me as Natalie already. And actually, just to add, so it's not only RPG and shooters that I'm playing, Kindred. It's also that I'm playing also stealth shooters and also tactical shooters and RTS. I did post my clips on my old clips, and I think I did manage to play some Battlefield Gothic. Also, last time I did play Command and Conquer Remastered. So yeah, so basically, most of my streams are kind of niche, and it's not really that famous. I don't play Valorant. It's not that it's a bad game. It's just that it's not really my stuff. Okay. So yeah, how are you today, Kindred? And how's your stream? You know, Mona, I'm going to like call out Kindred because I really like Kindred. He's a great person. Oh yeah, you know, I want to play with you Division 2. In fact, I want to play a Division 2 with you, but I'm playing on the PC. What? Oh, wait. Why is there like okay, there is a Kindred Games A2. Oh, okay, typo. Wow, this is kind of like stupid for me. Wait, ah. Okay, so Kindred Games 822. Okay, it's just like finally. So guys, I would recommend to follow Kindred Games, and in fact, I'm going to follow him right now. I think I already followed you, right, Kindred Games? Sorry if Wi-Fi. And wait, is it really possible? Just one question: is it possible to like put some UTP cable on your let's say Xbox? Because I did notice that you're playing on Xbox. Sorry, because I'm kind of outdated when it comes to consoles. Last console that I played is like PS2 and Nintendo DS. Not crossplay. UTP cable. It means that it's an Ethernet cable that you're going to like what you call this. You sometimes like use on the PC or let's say on the laptop that you plug in instead of like using a Wi-Fi. You're uh, oh, I kind of understand why. I kind of understand why right now. I kind of understand. that it's downstairs. But I think for UTP cable, I would advise if there is like a port there that is on the back of the console, I would recommend UTP cable instead of like using Wi-Fi, because to be honest, I would say Wi-Fi do suck. Okay, Wi-Fi sucks big time. Why? Because I'm going to explain why. First, first, okay. The problem with the Wi-Fi is that if there is like a signal jamming, well, yes, I do understand. It's not only you, actually I'm employed, but it's not only you that is like unemployed right now. Rose, remember, because Undumil Mona is my one of my friends, and she's part of my VC last time on the co-op. I understand that being unemployed is kind of like hard, and especially that you're trying to save up. I'm having a same situation right now, kid, right? Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm going to share something. So even if you have a work, or let's say something that gives you income, the problem with the PC is that it's really that expensive. I mean, sure, in cost efficiency, PC is way better than, let's say, consoles, but a big but, not a literal but. Sorry, but is, ass. Okay, I mean a big but. Okay, sorry, I cannot even. It's hard to explain. Okay, big what if. Okay, let's rephrase it because it doesn't sound really that good if I say big butt. Sorry. So sorry, I know you're still on the chat. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, Mona. I'm not offending you. I'm just joking. And okay, big what if. So the problem with the PC, okay? Also take note, Mona. I know that you need additional PC for this. For your, because you're planning to be a VTuber, you got inspired. It's not only me. Big yeah, that's the problem. I don't have like a literal big ass right now. I would say I I would say I don't have like a literal big butt, but I do have a boing 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 boing. See, it's just like literally moving. And anyhow, speaking of which, so big what if. So basically, even if you have like a job, it's really hard to save up for PC because you do have like other expenses, and that's one of the problems that I want to say is that I did manage to get some bonus last time. I cannot state it here because one of the people here is the girlfriend of my coworker. So I don't want to say how much, but the problem is that I do have other expenses and I cannot even immediately buy a PC. Well, yes, that's the problem. You can buy a cheap PC, and the problem is that I don't think that you can stream. In different way, you can play. Okay, you can play whatever games you like, except the high quality ones. Division 2 is like CPU heavy. But the problem is that when it comes to like PC, you really need to invest somewhere like let's see here. The sweet spot would be like $800 at least, or $700. But if you're going to like let's say for example, if that's only a gaming, okay, gaming are like some streams that you require, let's say that is not like streaming on non-intensive games and you're just using OBS. Yes, you can let's say invest like $500 at least, or 600. But when it comes to like streaming something that is really that decent, and yes, you need to shell out at least $1,000, at least like $1,500, especially if you're like going to play like Valorant or something. It's kind of like damn, you really need some decent amount of money to be ready. And I don't know, okay? Even I heard from my a fellow VTuber that even in America they don't pay decent salary, to be honest. I think she said to me, okay, I'm going to share but I'm not going to share the name. She's like getting $400 at least. It's like almost the same salary that I'm receiving, and I'm a freaking supervisor, and I earn at least like estimated like somewhere $500. $500 is not enough to like get some PC. It will take you 4 months or 5 months. I'm being honest. That's a problem. In fact, for me, I don't wanna stream Cyberpunk, especially when it comes to like what do you call this, Cyberpunk. When it comes to like streaming it, and it has like glitches, it might cause more problems. But if you can afford to have like a decent PC to avoid that, why not? But for me, even if I just like shell out $1,000, nah. Okay. I thought that you were trying to like want to stream Cyberpunk, but I think okay, because I did stream Borderlands. Let's say Borderlands Game of the Year. Okay, I did stream that using this laptop. I would say it's kind of decent. There's like a little bit micro stutters, but it's like playable at least. So I think even like 1,000 or 900 $900 PC, you can just stream that. So it depends on what games. It depends. Okay, but to lessen the lags when you're just trying to broadcast, I would say you really need to like get some like 2,000 at least. But I hope that you get a decent job, okay? Because now I know that even living in America doesn't give you a decent salary that much. Especially that if you don't have like much experience, or let's say or if you're working on retail, I think you gotta save up. But if you're going to like if you do have like a blue collar skill or something like that, or let's say a marketable skill, and yes, you can get easily a higher salary even if you're not a management or let's say a business person. Hell, it's the same here. It's no different from here in the Philippines because I think okay, I'm going to share, but I'm not going to make it exact. So since I did manage to see, because I do have access to some of the information that I got from my work. And when I did some comparison with the market salary when it comes to management, here's the problem. Okay, not all managers do have a higher salary. This is what I'm saying. Not all managers do have high salary. I'm kind of disappointed on what I saw. It's just like, you know what? I would earn more being as a, let's say, cybersecurity expert or let's say a network engineer because what I think what I saw and what they earned is just a peanuts compared to like having like you have like a large amount of certification. You will get like decent six figures on peso terms, okay, not dollars. And yes, well, actually, because some of the games do require what you call this are decent on the PC. Some of the games are playable on PC. Example, if you're going to try some, let's say, certain games that requires more of a mouse and keyboard, and yes, PC is way more better, but it depends, especially when it comes to like okay, can you just link it to me? What is the specs that you're trying to buy? Yeah, I'm just going to inspect something and maybe advise some recommendation. Look, I know how to get some decent specs. It's just that it's kind of like a little bit unaffordable for me right now. I really need to hydrate. It's just like I'm literally choking right now from on my mucus because I'm smoking like really strong vape. You know what? Even there is no hydrate. I'm going to hydrate myself for a moment. Okay, let me check my DM for a moment. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh, it's literally an RGB and clear case. In fact, this is the one that I'm trying to get last time. But let me open it. Wait, let me open it, and I'm going to like check. Just check a little bit. Precinct two. Oh, oh shit! It's like $2,999. It's basically like almost 7K. I think. I think it's like almost 7K. Literal almost 70,000 or at least 100,000 on my end. And it's i5. I would say I would recommend at least Ryzen because Ryzen is really good for gaming. Let's see here, 32 gigabyte, yes. 10 gigabyte for graphics card. I would say that graphics needs more gigabyte than the RAM because basically, wait, is there an ad? Where? Huh? Is there an ad? Wait, sorry. Sorry. It's just like I'm kind of confused what happened. Let's see here. 1 terabyte, yes, primary hard drive. This is important. You need like somewhere like 1 terabyte for this. I think for your secondary hard drive, I would say HDD would be like money saver. Somewhere like 1 terabyte or at least 2 terabytes at least. And operating system, that's okay. So yeah, cooler. I think. hmm, Cooler Master. I would recommend Cooler Master for this. Motherboard, it's not specified what 7690, but I would say ROG. I would say the specs is not really bad, but it requires a little bit tune up, especially when it comes to like CPU and graphics. But I would say when it comes to gaming, I'm being honest, this is decent already. You can stream on the shit. What is the other one? Show me to me. Just send it to me, or you can just send it here. Why not? I mean, it's a little bit better because it's hard to like alt tab way too much. I keep like alt tabbing shit. This one. Okay. So Ryzen 9, yes, this is one of the decent ones. Let's see here. I'm going to inspect it. All right, right. Yeah. Whoops. Hold on. I'm just going to like move my model here. Where the fuck is my Okay, I'm going to like move myself here first. And since I have like a smack on the end stuff, something like that. So I'm just going to like move it here a little bit. Just don't Okay, so let's see. I'm going to share some display capture here. All right. So let's see. Since so that others can see that and see it. That's the important part. Oops, I misclick shit again. I keep misclicking things. Stream avatars. Hold on. Stream avatars smack on the head. Okay, so let's inspect CPU. While this is perfect, I would say CPU Ryzen 9 the best. I'm not impressed with the case because you can like get some custom case if you want to. I'm not into that. Cooler, yes, but I would say Cooler Master. Cooler Master as always. Fans, blah 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 blah. RAM. Actually, guys, I'm going to be honest. So when it comes to RAM, RAM is not really that a big deal because most of the games doesn't require that heavy RAM usage. But what I noticed that when it comes to like let's say games, it's more of the CPU and GPU that is eating shit up. So let's see. Let's research this X570. X570. So you're using arrows. Nice. Well, let's see here. It's a motherboard, but the price would be like 4,115. So it's kind of like a little bit expensive than the previous. So in my end, it's like 14,000 pesos. Let's just check for a moment. So what is like the pros and cons? Whoa, 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 whoa! Nice. There is like let's see here. Bearing fan for 60,000 working hours. Not bad. The base plate is really that good. And Smart Fan 5, there's like a sensors. Well, yes, you really need this when it comes to your motherboard so that you know if there is like an issue with your motherboard, especially on the overheating. And then let's see here. Actually, I'm not really interested in design. Okay, this is one of the things that I want to see the thermal design because shit get do overheat that much. So what I did notice is that it can transfer 2.7 times more heat compared to traditional thermal pads. The design is really that good. Smart fan, nice one. Durable, okay. Well, I would suggest that the custom build is way better, but you need to ask advice from someone else to give you some because the default ones is like little bit really that bad. And if you're going to like buy straight from the shelf, that's the problem, is the cost. But if I were you, custom, ask someone from help for help to give you some recommendation, and so that you can have like a pricing comparison and specs comparison when it comes to like value for your buck, to be honest. PCI. Actually, I'm not really into that as long as it like be it can be inserted. It's not a problem. So it's like you can overclock shit. Why not? Audio, blah 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 blah. Highest PC, 5K euros. Uh, nope. RGB, not interested. So yeah, I would say the motherboard is really that great. I don't know what kind of RAM they are providing. If it's SanDisk, no, no, just big no. If you're going to like buy some RAM, I would recommend get a Kingston. Okay, Kingston. If it's like a different brand, especially like Chinese made brand, no, 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 no. Okay, no problem with that. Well, this one, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. The graphics is really that good. 1 terabyte SSD. By the way, Kindred Games, so uh, you really need some second drive aside for primary hard drive. Okay, that would be your storage for games and for your backups. But another thing that I want to recommend for you, okay, is exploit online cloud services. There's two reasons: backup. Actually, most of it is backup and file restoration if shit happens to your PC. So, well, yes. The problem with the external drive is that you really need to connect that much, and actually the second drive, what I'm saying is the part of your internal in PC. That's where you're going to install most of your games, and that's one of the problem that I do notice that if you rely too much on your external, some of your installed stuff doesn't work. Yes, that's the important part when getting a PC is you can swap. If something breaks, you can just repair it straight. You don't need to like force yourself to shell out money. You don't really need to shell out much money for your end. As in literally. As in example, you accidentally destroyed your RAM. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. RAM. Okay, RAM. Look, RAM is replaceable. It's one of the cheapest shit I've ever seen when it comes to hardware. Replace it. Unlike in laptops, if something breaks, full system you need to like replace it, especially in consoles. I see. I hope that you are nearby, and you know what? I want to subcontract you. I'm just going to give you like a blueprint, what I want, how what you should do, and I'm just going to let you do it for me. It's just that when it comes to like PC building, I don't have much time on my end because I'm kind of like PC person. And yes, that's good. That's really good. Good thing that we're talking about this about the PC specs and especially the parts. Well, no worries about that. But the problem is that we are literally in the other parts of the world, and I think when it comes to cost, shipping is way more what do you call this? It will give me a heart attack than the cost of the PC. I'm being honest with you. It's the shipping. Shipping will give me some heart attack. My heart, because shipping is literally that expensive. Yeah, that's the point. This is why I don't want to like import stuff here. Speaking of which, well, yeah, that's the problem when it comes to parts, especially on the GPU, is that there's like GPU is getting dry on the market because of the chip shortage, right? If you remember that, this is why parts are really that hard to get right now. But I did compare the pricing from, let's say, yes, and importation too. Remember that the logistics really is really that bad right now. The logistics is really bad right now, especially on COVID, because there's like a strict importation already, and not to mention most of the workers are getting sick. This is why they are undermanned too. I did run a research about that. Why there is like expense when it comes to like hardware and shit. This COVID did jack up the prices of the GPU and any PC peripherals. And speaking of which, when it comes to like in US, I did some price comparison when it comes to like dollar conversion rate versus our local prices. I did realize that in US is little bit cheaper than let's say our example SSD 1 terabyte. Why is my SSD when I bought it? It's a little bit expensive. Like summer, I it cost me like somewhere like $5,000. I think 5,000 pesos, which is basically like somewhere almost $200. I think. And when it comes to like on straight from the let's say start from your end from US, why the fuck it, it is little bit cheap? Huge price right now is because well kind of fair, yes. It's super high demand. The problem is the supply. So if you don't have much supply, yes, the prices will jack up. That's the problem. It's just like what do you call this? Law of supply and demand. And I hope that somewhere next year they do have like extra supplies right now so that it can be equally distributed. And the reason why is sorry, I need to like they uh, sorry, take a breather for a moment. Okay, so I hope that the supply is equally. Hi, hi, Katsu. Welcome to the stream. How are you, Katsu? My favorite, my favorite cat, the blue cat. Actually, Katsu is really that cat, a blue cat, right, Katsu? You're a blue cat. You're one of the adorable blue cats that I know. Well, yes, buying a PC is really that expensive. Hell, I'm being honest with you all, guys. I think my budget would be on my PC is somewhere like 1,500 at least. 1,500 an estimate. I'm thinking about certain things. I would say installment. I would invest in installment to be honest, so that it can be affordable. Oh, stream babs, you're here. You're all of you are here. That's good. That's good. Especially Mona earlier is here also. Oh, hi stream babs. How are you today? Also Katsu. Well, shit. Well, to be honest, guys, even if I'm like lower management, even I cannot even afford PC instantly. I cannot even like afford PC instantly. This is they are like literally that expensive on initial expense than let's say maintenance. At least on maintenance, you can just replace parts if something did broke, right? Well, I do notice you, Stream Babs. And in fact, I got visited by Peach Hannah, I think, Hannah Peach Tree. And I would say I thank her for lurking earlier. And also, I think Rose on the Mill, my friend, did lurk for me. So, yes, the lurkers, I'm really thankful and others here on the because I can see their avatars here. So I would say I thank you a lot, lurkers, for being here. Because guys, don't forget to thank the lurkers, okay? Ay, Stream Babs, are you part of the Discord? Can you flex it on us? Actually, you can post your Zongli. You can post your Zongli actually, and that's good. In fact, I'm going to wish for Zongli somewhere. Let's see. I think I'm going to have a Genshin Impact co-op somewhere Saturday. I'm going to wish. And once I'm going to wish right, I'm going to I'm once I'm going to wish for that, then I would say I would love to get C2 or C2 for Zhongli so that my friends can get shield on the co-op. I would just play a support. 2.5 live stream. Well, it depends. I don't know who will be the characters. Actually, Miss Zhongli is like literally level 90 already. Anyhow, sorry, the chat is a little bit too fast. Okay, actually $2,000. Yes, I it's not $2,000. I think $1,000. You can get a decent PC already for streaming. I need to correct you on that, Katsu. I would say $1,000 at least, or not only $1,000, or let's say $900 minimum, minimum, or 800 to onwards. Because here's the thing, you can get some decent price for, let's say, PC parts. Yes, basically you can stream on that, but don't expect that you can play Zero Dawn Horizon on high quality definition and think that, oh, you're going to like stream it on HDD. Remember that OBS is having hard time already on the laptops, and yes, you cannot just expect that most of the games will be compatible when it comes to like uh, let let's see. Well, yes, almost all of us, even employees. Look, it's not you only students. Even us employees have a problem with buying a PC. It's that damn expensive, right? It's really that damn expensive. In fact, I'm going to say console is a little bit cheaper for me. Well, yes, free shipping is a bargain already. In fact, shipping is no joke for to be honest. I don't know why you guys have like really decent PT while I'm having like shitloads of bad luck when it comes to like a Genshin Impact. I have like a really bad luck when it comes to like wishing something or etc. because it sucks, as it really sucks big time for me. It's just like I'm going to wait for the PT already, but I already wished like several times. And I don't know. I hope that I don't get another D-Look again. I have like C3 or C4 already D-Look. Well, the thing here is Kindred Games. So I am going to give you leaks about that called free shipping. Okay, I'm going to tell you why. When it comes to business, they you really need to do some white lie. White lie means is that there is like two things here: bad lie and a good lie. Lying is not really a good thing. Okay, lying is not really good, but they apply it on the business so that they won't turn off the customers. And it might turn off the customers. Basically, the free shipping is a big what do you call this? A big lie for me. In my end, sorry for my opinion, it's a really a big lie. Why? Okay, I'm going to explain to you guys. Because that free shipping is being offset by the cost of original price of the PC. In fact, you don't know what is the actual price of the PC parts that is being assembled already. So basically, there is like a times two on the pricing that is being offset to the free shipping. Nobody will give a free shipping to you to the customers. That's the truth. I did notice that on let's say on my stuff that I bought online. Kindred, this is what I'm saying. It's just that They're adding little bit more prices on the stuff that you are buying, and they will say free shipping. But actually, they just charge you again. They just literally charge you. That's the truth, Kindred. And you will not realize that once, like, why the fuck the actual price is really that expensive. Don't worry, stream babs. There is like a reruns. There is like a literal reruns of the event. So don't worry about that. Just do the main quest and enjoy the game. That's the important part. You need to enjoy Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact, it's not really that you need to chase everything else. Okay? Side quest is side quest. It can rerun. Hi, Jean. How are you today? Okay, sorry. The chat is like literally that fast. Imagine if I'm going to deal with like different like 20 viewers at least. I cannot even catch up. Sorry for that. I just need to like let's see. Well, I do agree what you said. A good thing that you agree on what I said, Kindred, is to pull people. Yes, exactly. You overcharge someone, you overcharge someone, and you will say free shipping, and people will believe, and that's a problem. And actually, when it comes to like to our end, it would be cost efficient. Why? Because basically, when it comes to like business, when it comes to business, guys, let's see here. The liability is still on the I forgot. Is from the sellers. It's from the sellers, to be honest. The liability, the business liability, is still from the sellers. Sure, I mean they overcharge you and you still pay for the shipping, despite saying that it's free shipping. But still, the liability is from them. Why? Because they're still paying the one fourth, at least two thirds of it. That's the point. When it comes to like shipping, it's just like the liability goes to the sellers. It's not from the buyers. And if there is like a shipping fee, basically the liability is going to go to the buyer. Well, yes, but for me, I would say free shipping. Why? Because the liability, when it comes to example, what if the product is lost? What if the product got broken during the shipping? Basically, when it comes to legality, or let's say, let's talk about a little bit of law. Okay, basically the person who is answerable is the entity who is responsible will be on the seller. It's not on the buyer. If something happens on your product, it's not your fault. It will be the seller's fault. Basically, they need to like some free shipping, because when it comes to like amount of being charged to you when it comes to free shipping, it's little bit less. It's little bit less than, let's say, it's little bit less when it comes to like liability for the costs. Yeah, yes. Actually, you gotta keep in mind, guys, that free shipping is also your protection. This is why some people did exploit that, because if something happens to the product, essentially the people who will pay is the seller. I mean, sure, they will charge you with like one fourth at least. It's just one fourth. It's just like chump change already. So yeah, they are screwed because look, if you're a business person, the last thing you would want is I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you're on business, or let's say, oh, okay, don't smack me. Okay. Mm, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh God, oh, stop, 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 stop. Oh, Ah! Oh! 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 Whoop! 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 Ah! Why, Kindred Games? Stop it! Ah! Okay. You think that I... Ah! Ah! Yeah. Ah! Don't smack me! Anyhow, ouch! 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 Ow! Okay. By the way, Shana is already in the chat. So, let's comfort Shana. But sorry guys, sorry if I keep saying because someone is smacking me on the face. Kindred, stop it. Stop. 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 Oh god. Oh, why? Why? Okay, so basically, since we on the chat. Well, actually, I got the affiliate. I did post that on the general chat on my server. Yes, thank you. Without you guys, I cannot. I can't even go to the affiliate. All of you did contribute. So yeah, I would like to announce that. Ouch! 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 Ow! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Oh, mama! I said, "Oh, mama." Thank you for subscribing, Kindred. Oh, I'm getting smack. I cannot even think if I'm going to get smack on the face. Ah, even my emotes is not really working right now. I don't know why. Let me test it out. There should be like emotes on my end. There is no emotes. Why? 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 Let's try if I have emotes. I think I don't have emotes. See, here's the problem with the emotes. It's just that, oh shit. Okay. Anyhow, I'm getting like it didn't get approved yet. Oh, thank you for gifted sub. Thank you, Kindred. Okay, I'm going to call him out again. So guys, follow Kindred Games. Kindred Games 822. I think I'm being honest. Kindred, you gotta save your money to be honest, okay? You gotta save your money. You really need to have your PC. You really need to have your PC. You know what? I'm thinking about certain things. Well, actually, I'm not really a masochist. It's just that let's see here. It's just that I did add this because I do get smacked a lot in the head in real life because I'm crazy, really that crazy to be honest. It's just that I do say stupid shit. Other people do punch me a lot or let's say smack me. Say something hurtful to me. It's just like I'm really reckless and dumb as person in real life. Well, yes. In fact, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Guys, you will get five gifted subs to me. Um, especially you, Katsu. But for now, not yet because I'm in the middle of the stream. But I would give you a sub. I'm going to say Katsu has one. Katsu should have one too. Katsu needs a sub from me. And yes, I don't care if I lose a little bit money as long as I'm going to reward someone who did nice to me. This is the important part, guys. Oh God! Ouch! Ouch! Oh, It's like I'm having. Well, actually, I did already pay for my emotes. I'm using my what you call this profit sharing. Profit sharing is like a bonus on my salary. It's just that I use that for my emote. And in fact, it's just like a little bit cheap. It's like a 15 emotes package. I did coordinate already. And because he enabled it. Okay, okay, okay. Let put command stop so that I can stop this because I don't want to get black eyes in the middle of the I don't want to get a black eyes in the middle of the stream, and last thing you want is like this. I cannot see anymore. I cannot see anymore because of that. Because you're smacking me, guys. I cannot even see anymore. You gave me a black eye. Why? My face is swollen already. What the heck, man? Really, guys? Yes. Oh, by the way, Katsu, I'm going to post some VTuber assets on my channel. Okay, guys, you can use that. It's free, and follow Sindri. Her name is Sindri. Follow her on Twitter. I would recommend that because oh, nice. But actually, Kindred, I'm very sorry that I cannot even catch on your stream later because yeah, it's morning. So night is morning on my end. So yeah, I can still catch up. I hope that I can still catch up with you because if you are going to like stream somewhere on midnight on my end, I would say it's kind of like hard to it's really hard to catch up because I'm in middle of work. It's just like I'm working for like 7 or 8 hours at least. Well, on Borderlands, the problem with the Borderlands, it's hard to speed run because it has like RPG mechanics. Actually, you can just go live because my on my server is automatically like it auto posts. Once you go online, guys, especially Katsu, on my server, it auto posts on the VTuber. Oh yes, but actually, by the way, speaking of which, so guys, so well, all of RPG games is paying in the ass when it comes to like speed running because first of all, it's what do you call this? You need to grind. You need to grind for level and skills, etc. Especially the weapons. You can. It's not the same as your usual single player that you can speed run because some of the weapons are prefix. What do you call this? Fixed on the locations or something. So yeah, RPG regardless of its shooter or let's say MMO, it's really that hard. And speaking of which, guys, so how are you today, Shanna? I'm very sorry about your situation. Okay, I did see that on your server, you are having a hard time managing your storage space on your iPad.
Dicks!
Oh, come, oh, dicks again. Really, I'm getting smacked. I'm getting smacked right now, and someone did blast the dicks in my stream. Why, guys? I mean, why? And I'm ouch, ouch, ow, 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 ouch, ouch, ah,
Dicks!
ah, ah. Oh, wait, wait, wait. No, 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 don't clip that sound. Ah, ah. Oh, oh, whoops, whoops. Look, that is the sound of pain. Okay, it's not sound of the ara ara. It's not the sound of ara ara. It's, ouch. Ah. Oh. Okay, this is kind of awkward, but oh, okay, okay. Okay, I'm going to stop it now. Sorry for the sound, okay? It's just that I do sound like that sometimes. I do sound like that, okay? Oh, and you're going to smack me again. What the hell, man? Oh, no. No. Oh! the way, who's the person who is like, why guys? You keep like smacking me. What the hell, man? You guys are keep smacking me. Oh, yes, good thing that you said hydrate. So yeah, ah, I think Shena, once you can get a PC, you don't need for $1,000 or at least $2,000 PC for that. The important thing is, I need to be frank with you guys. The important thing is when it comes to PC, to play Genshin Impact, even if you have like a low quality PC, okay, you don't need large amount. If you can afford, okay, somewhere like 200 $500, even if you have like a dual core, at least dual core, you know, the old school processors or something, you can still play Genshin Impact or i3. As you need to lower the graphics settings first, okay? You need to lower the graphics settings when it comes to Genshin Impact. You don't need large amount of CPU, RAM, or graphics card. Yes. By the way, Katsu, so what time you will start your streaming? Because I hope that you don't you stream on somewhere like yes, it should be on the lowest because sorry, it should be at the low. Oh come on, why? Oh, my ears! I'm getting smacked, and my ears is bleeding. Why? Well, you really need to lower the graphics already. Ouch! Ow. Oh, my ears are bleeding. I have red marks on my face, and I'm getting blasted. When it will be somewhere Friday or Saturday or yes, you did bully your streamer friend Sunbird. I know, but this is way too much. I'm getting my face is bleeding already to be honest. But yes, I do really like it. Wait, no. I mean, I don't like being smacked. I don't really like to be smacked. To be honest, I want to be smacked. To be honest, wait, I'm just going to like yes, yes. Yep, I do really like to be smacked. To be honest, right? Wait. Why did I move my hand? Oh, it doesn't look good in front of you guys. Oh, what did I do? That's okay. At least you give me a sub, so it's not really a big deal. Uh, well, actually, okay, I'm going to share something, guys. So basically, a VTuber Sunburb. I do. Okay, I'm going to share a Kindred. It's between five of us here in this chat. Okay, I know some of you come. Eh, no! Ah, I cannot hear. Uh, yeah. Katsu is just like yeah. I did magically. I mean, I did accidentally move it. Accidentally move it. Sorry. Sorry, Katsu. Sorry. I did accidentally move it on my butt. Yeah, I did like scroll something and I did put it on my butt. Do you believe me, guys? Uh, because oh god, I'm kind of blushing right now. What the hell? Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, look, okay, I'm being honest. So, yep, Shanna is right. I'm a masochist, okay? Look, I'm being a masochist. That's the truth. I'm being masochistic. It's just like, even on massage, I really like really deep deep massage because it's kind of painful, but I really like the pain for some reason. It's not about emo shit. It's just that it's like some sort of addiction or like habits on my end that I really like to get to be hurt. To be honest, well, now you know that I'm kind of like a fucked up person in real life. That's the truth. And sorry that I'm saying the truth right now, guys. Speaking of suburb, Kindred. So for suburb, basically, if you ask suburb, I do have obsession about to suburb, to be honest. But the problem is that suburb is like freaking out, especially if I'm going to like suburb. I see you. Get over here. Something like that. I keep chasing suburb to for no reason. It's just like it's like a Tom and Jerry situation that I keep chasing him for no reason because I just really like Sunburn. That's all. It's just like it's some sort of obsession, like Batman and Joker. It's just like without Sunburn, I will not exist. I will not exist to be honest. So I need Sunburn. I really need Sunburn. I really need a verb in my life. I do have a verb addiction. Regardless if it's a chicken or some verb or anything, as long as it's a verb. But to be honest, I sound like a little bit weird right now. Anyhow, I'm going to show you some of my list. I'm going to open my OneNote. I'm just going to show you my list, okay? Because here's the thing that I need to finish all of this because this is kind of important. It's related to VTubing into you guys. So my pendings would be somewhere like let's see. By the way, for you guys, if you can join what? Oh, wait, okay. Mechanical keyboard. Congratulations, Katsu. Katsu, congratulations. I'm proud of you, Katsu. Really good. You're really good, kitty. You know what? I'm going to give you a cat food too. Do you want a cat food? Because and head pat. Because I'm going to freaking head pat you because you're so kind of cute and you work so hard. You know what? Yep, mechanical keyboard. You don't know mechanical keyboard or anyhow. Uh, when it comes to like mechanical keyboard, it means that it's just a literal keyboard that is like it's not part of your laptop. You need to attach that shit to be honest. Basically, the one that you're using for the PC. Yep, that's the one. So you need to attach it because to be honest, if you're going to game, I won't recommend laptop keyboard. It's kind of like hard to control, especially if you're going to play Genshin Impact on that. Anyhow, here's my VTubing task list. So I need to keep track of the Genshin fan art contestants. So guys, if you want to join please. It's until like somewhere end of the week this week. So anyone, we will judge someone on my stream along with Mona, and we will discuss which would be the winners and such. And once the winners are being announced, we will DM it to you, and we'll ask your UID, and we will give you the rewards on Code the Shop, and we will give you $30. Yeah. Also, I will add some transition on my OBS. here's the thing, okay? The transition is I need it when it comes to like I need to pause the stream or the stream started. To be honest, if you notice, my overlay is kind of like really that bad. I really need to improve my overlay by tits and setup. So basically, tits. It's not only tits, but I'm. Okay, sorry for the naming, but that's the actual name. But to be honest, it's not really the tits, but the software that if you redeem something on my chat, what do you call this? You cannot even see the list. Wait, it's buffering. Alright, I'm going to open this again. Oops. Thank you for visiting Stream Babs. I appreciate that you're here. And I'm really thankful for today that you're spending time with us and take care. Actually, it's night because I know that you're in Southeast Asia, but I'm not going to say your country, okay? I know that, Stream Babs. I know that because we are all in Southeast Asia, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going to buy some plug-in on my stream so that you can throw objects at me, you can redeem it with the points. If you want to, okay, you can throw shit at me, and I will allow that. And I do have like hot sauce redeem. So basically, it's like 2,000 points. I'm going to make a stunt that I'm going to drink a hot sauce in front of you. It's 2,000 points, but I need to add some image to my hot sauce redeem. So I did ask someone to create some morning jackstrife. By the way, so we have like a person who sub and gifted a sub for me. I'm going to say to the person that his name is Kindred Games 822. Thank you for that. So yeah, the stream is really that good. Even if we're like literally that few, as we are enjoying the stream. This is the important part, and there is like a lurker earlier that is like I really love her content. Okay, I'm being honest. I'm going to call her out. So Peach Hannah. Okay, follow her. To be honest, okay, guys, Peach Hannah. Yep, and that no worries. So Peach Hannah. Okay, I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to share, guys. So Peach Hannah is one of the VTubers that do create a really good content. She is frequently playing Minecraft or let's say Pokemon most of the time. Yes. How are you today, Jack Strife? How are you today? And how's Vanellope? I know between you, Vanellope, how are you both? So let's see. Let me continue. So stand by for the emotes because I did commission the 15 emotes already. Oh yes, I'm really good. Not that much of stress or something like that. So I'm going to talk with my friend Adrian, aka Glyfax, for modification and opening of my banner because someone who did my banner is there for some reason she is kind of like terrible artist and doesn't communicate well to me. I think I got ripped off when it comes to like um to the art. So I'm not really I'm not really trusting to artists on Twitter right now because they keep spamming me shit like offering some GFX and such. And despite I said no, they keep like this is why I block. This is why I block them. Some of them. Well, even I don't know how to create some graphics design. So basically, you really need to commission that to come again, Katsu. You really need to commission that. Twitter plugin on Discord. This is what I'm figuring out, but I think I might need to subscribe for bots so that my Twitter can fill up what you call this the plugin will fill up the Twitter channel. Y- Well, that's the problem. It's the money issue. I understand. Don't worry about that guy. Katsu, you can, if you want, you can negotiate with Kami, and I would say she might give you a decent pricing if you want. But I don't know. You need to ask her for that. So put bot on the Discord and Twitter auto post. So basically, the problem is that when it comes to VTuber on YouTube's, I do have problem creating some, what do you call this? Well, yes, Kami is really nice person. I hope. Actually, I'm going to share Katsu. So you're kind of confused on the chat, right? I think general chat why I did refer Kami. Okay, I'm going to share it to you. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys. So I'm planning to like having a PNG that I have a PNG that looks like literal as in me, but with Arkham Asylum inmate uniform. Basically, it's just like well, yes, you really need to negotiate or talk with each other about that. Basically, I'm going to share certain things, Katsu. Okay, Glyphox, basically Adrian. I'm going to say this. Okay, so I did negotiate with him on the pricing on my avatar and etc. So basically, he gives me a decent prices that is not that over expensive, and since he is doing really good work, I would say I'm giving him a doubles on what he charges. So it's just like a good bonus for him, a good bonus, like literal bonus, monetary in the games. And yes, this is what I do. I give some incentives to someone who does the good work. This is why my artist who did my, let's say, my chat box did really bad job. I didn't give her like additional bonus because I don't really sorry, I don't really like so sorry, I don't really like her to her work. Well, some is decent, especially the chat box, but some of it is wrong. She didn't communicate, so I didn't give her more incentives. Yes, please trigger the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. But actually, it's like 30 minutes. Okay, so overlay background. I'm thinking about similar like yours, Katsu, that there is like a room. Well, yes, Katsu can earn a little bit, especially if you're a student. You have like a lots of options when it comes to like monetary matters. I'm going to share something, but I don't really recommend this shit. Okay, okay, Katsu, I'm going to share something my technique, but I will not recommend that because okay, I know that in Southeast Asia we do have like New Year stuff that our relatives gives us money. I don't know if it's applicable only in the Philippines, but I think our relatives do give us money sometimes somewhere December or let's say January. And if they give us a large amount of money, you can use that. You can use that for commissions, and you need to bargain with the artists that yes, right, lucky money, the one in the envelope, that's the one I'm referring to. And you gotta oh, you're not going to use it. But yeah, it's one of my advice so that you can add more stuff on your streaming. Well, but it's your decision if you're going to use it or not. But I would say if you can, you gotta invest in your streaming stuff. Anyhow, Twitter plugin. So on this list, it depends because my dad doesn't give me a lucky money, but some kind of gadgets or objects. But for my aunts, uncles, and my grandma, they give me a money since like December. I think it's called the lucky money too. Oh, yes, I understand. I know that tradition because even in Philippines it's kind of common. In fact, I did turn down my. By the way, guys, can I stop the smacking because my face is bleeding right now? Can I stop the smacking, Kindred? I really not need to stop it because you know my ears is bleeding and I'm getting I don't okay, okay. Yes, actually for me it's not really tradition on my end. It's just that look, I don't want anyone to spend shit for me to be honest because it's kind of like what do you say this? They need the money more than me. And my grandmother for some reason she does give me some like 2,000 pesos at least. And it's kind of like huge amount or somewhere 100 or 1,000 pesos. Yes, that's a yes. You're really a good person, Katsu. You know, I'm really proud of you. In fact, sooner than later, I'm going to subscribe you because you know, guys, I really like people who is really that nice. To be honest, I don't really like assholes, and in fact, I disrespect assholes. But for nice people, I do reward them most of the time. And let's say I see that you're a nice person, you're a helpful person. I do really like you. You know what? Fuck that. I'm just going to give you money because why not? Well, not only money, but I will treat you guys outside sometimes. Like example, wanna eat out with me and oh, okay, I understand. It's just that it's my habit. Okay. Anyhow, I'm going to share something. So my grandma did give me some money, but actually, Kindred, we're talking about what do you call this lucky money envelopes that is common in Southeast Asia. I do have like that. I do receive that, even Katsu. But I'm explaining the point that my grandmother gives me money sometimes, and I told my grandma that grandma, look, you don't need to give me money. You really need that money, not me. Because basically I'm working. I do earn sometimes with other stuff too. And she said, look, that money belongs to yours because you're my grandson. It's just like, okay. And since I don't really deserve that money, I give the money to my. Sometimes I do this. I give I give the money to my half sister, or sometimes I give it to my sisters because this is the point. It's just like I'm really that uncomfortable. I'm not really a student anymore. I'm nearing 30 already. It's kind of like for me it's just like embarrassing on my end. It's just like, look, I don't really need the money. This is what I keep telling others that why do you give me like just keep it. You need that money. This is the important part. I'm not a kid anymore. Some of my cousins that are young, yes. Oh! Ouch, 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 ouch! Ow! Oh, emergency budget. Yeah, wise. That is so wise, Katsu. That is so. really wise for you because emergency budget is really important when it comes to like projects, etc. I do have that too last time. You're thinking ahead, Katsuo. You're sometimes I do notice that you're kind of smart person. Yep, guys. When it comes to money, I won't recommend to. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm referring to the people who is working. So I do recommend that don't empty your bank account. Thank you for thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. No. Yeah. Yes. Thank you for the bits, Kindred Games. Yes, this is the point. If you're working and basically you earn large amount, don't spend it all. You know, okay, I'm going to share something, okay? You need to invest it to a asset vehicle. Why? Especially asset vehicles means that things that can you have you return like a dollar at least. You invest and it will give you a dollar back. This is the important part. You need to remember that, guys. Why? I'm going to explain why, guys. Okay? This is the one of the important part when it comes to monetary, especially if you're working. First of all, you will not work any longer. You don't work. Remember this, that you don't want to work for someone to make them rich. You work to have your life being to make your life better. And another thing that you don't know if you're going to get terminated. This is the first part. Second part, okay, this is the important thing. You might resign or quit. And I'm going to state it here. I know Kindred, you're here. That sooner than later I will resign from my post and maybe I will move from the departments because most of the time I'm not really happy with my task anymore. It's not that because I'm not doing my task that is originally given to me that I really find it like actually just let him be Jack's drive. Just let him be on that. Well, you know what? I'm going to air horn myself too. But I don't really want to air horn it because the problem is that it might break the sound of the stream. I'm just going to do it. Wait, no. Should I do it to myself? No. Should I do it myself? No. And in fact, I'm going to like air horn myself. But I'm tempted to, but I can't. I'm tempted to, but I can't. Should I air horn myself? Let's make a poll. You know what? I have an idea, but I don't know how to make a poll right now. So let's make a poll. Good thing that it doesn't work anymore. Ha 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 ha. Ah, ha, ha. It didn't work anymore. I'm immune. I'm immune, guys. I'm immune. I'm immune on the air horn right now. My ears got used to it. So yes, I'm not scared of you anymore. Ha 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 ha. It's really loud, right, Jack Strife? It's really that. Look, I'm going to play SCP somewhere Saturday. I'm going to play SCP, okay? Jack, I'm going to play SCP and I'm going to share. I'm going to share Jack, but I hope that someone doesn't air horn me while in the middle of SCP because I'm going to get spooked. I'm going to get spooked, to be honest. And I'm going to play SCP and I'm going to play Fallout also, New Vegas. Oh god. Uh ki- Okay. But sorry, I'm just like a really open person. I'm an open book. So this is why I keep telling you guys that I get easily spooked with sudden sound. Oh, see, this is what I'm saying, right? To be honest, I'm scared of dicks more than, let's say, air horns, to be honest. I'm not lying, but I'm scared of the dicks. Jack's right. I'm no different from Q, on to be honest. It's just like she gets easily scared by the dicks than other sounds. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, so I would recommend you guys another VTuber that is my called Little Sis. In fact, Kindred, you know Qon, right? Qon did manage to rig Sunburbs, what do you call this? Sunburbs model. And I would recommend you guys to follow Qon because Qon's content is really that good, especially she does stream in the morning for, I'm referring to the Southeast Asia audience of mine. So yeah, I do recommend to watch her sometimes. She's really that funny. In fact, she's a comedian. I really love her as a VTuber. Okay, I kind of forgot. So I really, by the way, let's continue the list. So I really need to fix the YouTube live, especially that VTubers that needs for really needs that really need posting on their YouTube because I think there is like one VTuber on my server is Rygen Cat. Sure, you can do your dishes. So basically, VTubers that on YouTube needs to be supported. So I need to fix that. I also I will post the artist that is within the server. I will advertise their services so that you guys can have like let's say commission commission stuff to them. So at least so that they can earn some money, you know, that stuff. So okay, we're done on this already. So I'm going to create some assets for myself for my just chatting and finally post VTuber assets. So yep, guys, the VTuber assets are either free or paid. So I'm going to post it. You can use that. So if you're like trying to stream or let's say VTube, you gotta use that so that it can improve things on your end. So yeah. So anyhow, let's hear. Let's watch something. Let's watch some two. Sorry. Okay. So let's watch something. Okay. So what video you guys wanna recommend? So find something for me on the for the YouTube. Well, basically, if you have like a VOD, you need to export it so that you can have a backup for your streams. Yeah, I would recommend that. Okay, so guys, what video that we should react? Actually, whoa, this is kind of cool. I'm just going to watch this. This first, okay? I really want to watch this. This is kind of impressive. You think that the first selection is really that good? I'm going to pause my Spotify right now. Let's pause the
These
Spotify.
desktop rockets might be tiny, but they're impressively powerful, leave a cool
Whoa.
trail of smoke, and shoot up to 40 feet away. Surprisingly, they're only powered by one single match head. In this project, we're using
You
aluminum
know,
foil and a box
I
of
want to try
matches to
this
make the
in real
ultimate
life.
in desktop weaponry, homemade matchbox rockets.
But actually, I'm kind of curious how
All we need to start
works.
this project is a box of matches, aluminum foil, and a wooden skewer. I'm using these green strike-on box matches, but the red ones will work just as well. Okay, it's time to get to work, and the first thing we need to do is grab a few of these matches and set them to the side because we'll still need a bundle of those for our kit when it's finished. Now, amazingly, these rockets are only powered by one single match head, but they only work if we get rid of the stick first. Of course, that's not much of a challenge as long as you have a
I
pair of
don't know if
scissors.
it's
And if you try
dangerous to
lining your
use,
container with something
but
like a
it's kind of
sock, the
fun because
match
I
heads
did
won't bounce
experiment
out.
as a kid
Instead,
last
they
time.
just collect conveniently at the bottom. Here are all the match heads I got from this box,
I
and
did
to store them, why don't we try
uh
using one of these soda cap containers made in a previous project. These things have all
I did
kinds of
experiment as a
applications, so look
kid
for how to
last
make
time.
them in another
So
project
science
video.
experiment stuff, I
Alright, to
did
start
manage
making
to
our
do that.
assembly kit, we're going to need a single bamboo skewer and this template, which I'm going to give you for free. Just look in the description for a link on where to get that. Transfer the marks from the diagram onto the skewer, then carefully cut the ends off so when it's modified,
Okay.
it looks like this. The next step is to tape the body template to a piece of paperboard like this one I got from a cereal box. Make sure to cut the edges as cleanly as you can because this is going
How
to be our
can I
tracing template.
get
The little
that
square I'm
kind of
cutting out now is the guide for tracing the rocket's fins, and for those I use aluminum
what do you
foil
call
tape I got
this?
at the hardware store. Each square will make one set
Actually,
of rocket
aluminum
fins, so
tape is
cut as
really
many
that
as you
cheap.
want, then fold them point to point from both directions. Pinch them at the base and push your fingers together so when you crease them down, it looks
Actually,
like a
I
little
prefer
X-ray.
the
When you
metallic
snip off the
darts
point
than
at the very
this one.
tip, the rocket fins are ready for application, and by now you should have an idea of how this is going to
Metallic
work.
darts have
Now I
like
made a whole bunch more and loaded them
stability
into the
because
other
it's a
side
little
of the
bit
soda
heavier.
cap container, so I have them on hand whenever I need one. Okay, let's bust out the aluminum foil and tear off a sheet to start creating the rocket bodies. I'm laying a sheet of paper towel over top, then carefully folding
I'm
the stack
curious
up
if
3
they have
times
like
so
a
it's 4
primer for
layers
this
deep
so
and just
that
a
you
bit
can fly.
larger than the cardboard template. You probably figured out already that we're going to trace around the edges, then cut the shape out of all the layers at the same time. Normally the edges would stick together after the foil's been cut, but you can see the paper towel solves that problem and makes it super easy to separate. I
Okay.
tried making 13 pieces at the same time and it actually worked, so you can see how quick and easy it is to make a whole stack in no time flat. And check this out, the assembly station is completely portable as well. I designed the patterns and the templates so they'd fit perfectly inside the matchbox, and you can see there's a little place for the skewer in there as well. Now to
So
finish our
basically,
rocket
it's
factory, the only
organized.
thing left to do is make a small hole in the top of the box about half an inch from the end. Now if we bring back any matches we saved from earlier and add a candle, we've created a portable assembly station that you can take just about anywhere. Alright, let's get to
I
work
think
and build some
on New Year you
rockets.
can use
Here
this,
you can see what the finished
and
rocket will look like.
it
It's
might be
light as a
safe.
feather but surprisingly
Might
stable
be
in
safe.
flight. You might have noticed there are 2 markings on the template that indicate
Someone's
how to roll the
messaging me.
body tube. With the skewer in position, place a single match head on top and make sure it's pointing upward without any gaps. Now slowly and carefully roll the foil
So
tube
basically,
as
the
tightly
primer
and
is
neatly
the
as
match
possible.
head. Okay.
When you get to the end, pinch the tube right above the match head, then push the foil down flat. There should be about half an inch of foil at the top, and this gets rolled toward the match head. The most important part here is crimping the tip with something like a pair of pliers, and you might want to crimp multiple times and from different angles just to make sure it's completely sealed. At this point, let's attach the rocket fins we made earlier by peeling off the sticky stuff on the back, then pushing the rocket body through the hole in the center. Just work the fins around until they stick firmly in place near the bottom of the rocket, and with that final step, you're done. That's how easy it is to make a matchbox rocket. So while you're at it, why not make a
Why
few
not
more?
like metallic?
I
The
just made
ones that
13
is
of
like
them in about
a
10
little bit
minutes, and you
heavier
can see they fit
metals.
perfectly into the kit as well. So now you have the option of building rockets
You
on
can use
location as you need
you
them,
can use it
or
as a
creating them all in
self-defense weapon
advance
if
so
you
you
want
can
to.
just show up and start shooting within seconds. The rockets get loaded by pushing the tapered end of the skewer into the nozzle, then twisting upward until it touches the match head inside. Push the skewer through the hole in the matchbox, and now
Shoot
if you
it.
push the box together, you can adjust the launch angle to whatever you need it to be.
Oh, this is so
Now, if you
fucking
light a
impressive.
candle and position the flame just under the tip of the rocket, it'll quickly warm the foil until the match head reaches its auto-ignition temperature, which you can see shoots it off with an impressive amount of
Whoa,
speed
that
and
is
power.
impressive.
These rockets leave a satisfying trail of smoke when they blast off, but you do need to be careful because they get hot enough to burn your fingers and put scorch marks on your carpet. Now, of course, the safer option is to launch your rockets outdoors, but you'll probably
Of
find the
course,
flame
if
on
you're
the
going to
candle
watch
won't
it,
hold stone
launch
degrees.
it in within your
You can
house,
use a
it might
wind-resistant
cause
barbecue igniter
fire.
to keep a steady flame, which you can see works pretty well. These rockets shoot from the front porch all the way to the street, and in some
Actually, I
cases
have an
up to
idea. I
40
want to
feet
try
away.
this
So it's
next
important
New
to
Year.
use common sense and avoid the temptation to point them at people or property. Well, now you know how to turn a box of matches and some aluminum foil into a fully portable rocket factory, so you can
Wow, this
manufacture
is
and
so
launch
fucking
your
impressive.
very own Matchbox rockets. That's it for now. If you like this project, perhaps you'll like some of my others. Check them out at thekingofrandom.com.
Okay.
Man, I love playing with rockets. Hey guys, I'm really excited about this project. I've been playing with different prototypes for Matchbox rockets for over a
Chaotic
year. So I'm
Muppet.
really excited
You are
and
one
proud to
crazy.
finally be able to present
You're
these
one really
designs. I'm
crazy
also
person.
excited to give you the
I really
template I
like you, to
made
be
for
honest.
free.
But to be
You can
honest, I
click right here
really
to
don't
download the
like
template right now. And if you
starting
try making some
wildfires.
of these,
Look, guys, I don't really like to start a wildfire because for me, when it comes to animals, I'm really a little bit, let's say, concerned about them. I don't really want to cause some issues when it comes to wildlife or nature that much. I won't have an issue if I'm going to use it on my backyard because it's kind of safe. It depends because to be honest, aluminum can get hot, way too hot, as in like it can cause a literal fire, and especially grasses tend to be heat sensitive and might cause like might destroy your backyard if you have like a garden there, or worse, it might actually it doesn't start a wildfire, but you're not going to risk that, to be honest. For that, I don't really I don't really want to do that because I will feel sorry for the animals and people living on the mountains. And in my country, basically, I'm going to be honest. So in my country, basically, that we do have people living in the mountains. So we do have tribes, and it might cause an issue and humanitarian crisis. So yeah, don't start a wildfire. That's the important part of the lesson here. Okay, but actually, there is like one more impressive stuff here that I see.
I would love to see you post pictures on my
Fire
Facebook page
piston,
at the King of
PVC
Random fan
pump,
page. The link for that's in the description.
oh,
Before you
signal flares, and it didn't work. Oh, and it worked. Oh, you invested too much bits for me. I'm kind of immune on the air horn already. I'm really that immune, so yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Sorry, it doesn't work anymore. uh, Sorry, it's just like it's loading a little bit slower on me. Okay, so I'm just going to like quality.
What do you get when you combine parts from an old battery pack with some common
Okay, I'm just going to like there's
household
like a
ingredients?
little bit
Mix
internet
them
issue on my
together and
end.
you get these. A batch of super cheap and easy to make smoke flares.
Dicks! What the hell, man? Dicks? Some of the projects here are really that I really like it. I want to try it because some of the materials are a little bit
Most
cheaper on
hardware
my end.
stores have recycling bins for disposing of old batteries. That's where I got this one for free. I'm going to start by removing the screws, and these ones require a Torx bit.
Yep.
So once I found the right size, the 6 screws get removed, and then with a little wiggle, the top assembly pulls right out. With that removed, I've got access to the 15 cells that make up the battery pack, and I'm going to need to get them
So
apart.
can I
So
use
the tape
other
comes off and the
batteries that
connector bands are
not
all
this kind
removed, so that
of
I'm left with
battery?
a total of 15 sub-C NiCad batteries. They're just over 1 volt each, and some of them are still good, but it's actually the casing that I'm after. The battery easily pushes out now, leaving me with a clean casing that should
But
work
I
great for the
cannot even
body of my
find
smoke
that kind
flare.
of
It even has a flat bottom that'll come in handy later on. Okay, all
thing
the
to
batteries are shelled, and I'm going to
that
use
I
some
can try.
cardboard for the next step. But before I do, I'll pack these batteries back into the casing and send them back for recycling. Alright, to
We
finish
don't
these
have like a
casings, I'll add a
recycling
bead of
like
hot
that.
glue to the flat
We
part
just
on the
dispose shit, to
bottoms
be
and
honest.
press them down on the cardboard to cool down. That gets repeated with all the other casings, and I'm leaving a bit of a gap because these will need to be cut individually later on. Now it's time to make the
Signal flares are
composition that'll give us
literally
our
that
smoky
useful,
flare.
especially if you
I'm
are
using
stranded
60%
on
potassium nitrate stump remover
mountains or
and
let's say
40% table
wilderness.
sugar, being very careful not to mix them too much. This is poured very gently into a pan set on medium heat, and I've made about 400
Impressive.
grams of the composition in hopes that it will fill all the containers. After a few minutes, I'll begin to fold the mixture into itself because you can see the sugar on the bottom is beginning to caramelize. I'll continue folding in gently until the mixture is melted and
Okay,
absorbed
it
all
looks
the
like a
white
freaking
powder,
peanut
and at
butter.
this point, it should be
You.
runny enough to pour into the casings. Okay, I've readied this casing as well as a piece of homemade fuse cord that I made in a different project. Using a small
I
spatula, the liquid is poured into the casing and the edge of the pan wiped clean.
By the way, guys, so last time in my country, firecrackers are a little bit legal, and I did try to manage to create some case for firecrackers, and I did manage to attempt to try to light it up. But the bad thing is that it didn't work and it didn't explode. But I think if it exploded last time, it would be like really that loud because I mix all of the firecrackers within the container, and I do have like a primer, fuse primer that I can lit up. I don't know why, but I think my build really do suck last time. And right now, firecrackers are little bit illegal on my end in my country right now. Why refund? Why? Well, actually, um, I didn't. I don't need a refund because it's like a homemade. What do you call this? Improvised explosive stuff. You know, that is like regarding firecrackers. I'm trying to like make a big boom, but it didn't fucking work for some reason. So basically, I just it's basically a dud in my what I did. So yeah, I disposed of the firecrackers to be honest. So I just stuck to usual firecrackers. We call that a piccolo. And yeah, speaking of that, it's really dangerous to handle, and some of the people did lose their finger handling that. But last time I did manage to handle it properly. So yeah, I still have my fingers right now. And guys, if you have a firecrackers in your country, don't handle that. Um, I don't really recommend to play with that because it will destroy your hands.
To prevent too much dripping. The last step is to add the fuse, making sure to push it all the way to the bottom, and now we can let this cool until it hardens. The same thing is done with all the others, and when they're
But it
cooled and
really
cut
looks
apart, the
disgusting,
batch is complete. This is a fairly slow burning fuse and will give me plenty of time to get away. So when it's lit, I'll watch from a distance to see if our smoke fountain will work. Alright, it looks like it is
Yeah,
working, and now
it's
here
too
comes the
much sweet,
smoke.
and
For its size, it actually
smells.
puts off
It
quite a
might
bit of
smell
smoke.
like
Burn it
really
for
that
around
sweet. It
15
might hurt
seconds
your
until all the
nose.
fuel is used up. The casing is completely toasted as well, but the cardboard base is intact, and it's prevented the concrete from getting any scorch marks. Here goes another one, and you probably noticed I'm doing this outside in an
But the
open area.
problem is that
That's because there's plenty of
it's really
ventilation
that
for when the smoke starts to get
low
thick.
hanging
You don't want these going
smoke
off in a
flare.
confined area
I
because
prefer
you
the
can see how a
higher
thick smoke could
the
build
ones that
and
go
linger.
up so that you can
Just for fun, I tried making
use
another
it
batch with a
for
60%
example if
ratio
you
of
get
sugar to see
stranded
if it
in
would burn slower.
wilderness or
Unfortunately,
somewhere
it
that
burned so
you don't
slow it
have
was
like a cell
painful to
phone signal
watch.
or radio.
There was some
Yes, you
smoke,
can use
but all
that.
in all, it kind of looked more like one of those black snake fireworks instead. Next, I tried making a batch where the ingredients were mixed together extremely well and experimented with various homemade fuses. I even tried adding sawdust to see what that would do.
So
While it
that's
wasn't a good idea, I think the sawdust added air pockets that made them go completely ballistic. These were more like unguided rockets than anything, because they burned so fast I couldn't
well
get them to stay
actually I prefer
still.
if there is a soda so
So
that
remember, to
it
get a
can
nice
go
balanced
higher
burn with
higher.
plenty of
But
smoke like
the
this,
problem
it's
I did
important that you
notice
have the right
that it
ingredients,
burns
the right ratios, and the right
way too
mix.
fast.
Every batch is a little different, so be careful and be safe. Well, there's the technique I used for some cheap homemade smoke flares. If you like this project, perhaps you'll like some of my others. Check them out at
Okay, guys, I need to
thekingofrandom.com.
like end the stream right now because I need to like start my work and play a Genshin Impact a little bit. So, guys, who shall we shall be raiding with? So, let's see here. I want to raid. Want to raid someone. Let's find someone here that we can raid. Sorry, I cannot even extend right now. Usually, if I'm doing some just chatting, I'm doing some like short stream most of the time. I'm very sorry for that. But I assure you that somewhere like Friday again, I think Friday night, I would be playing like Fallout New Vegas. Long play. I think 5 hours at least, or 6 hours, I think, or 4 hours. So I already told you, chaotic puppet, that I'm working. Actually, I do have a Borderlands 2 and first, because I don't really like the Borderlands 3, because, so no offense, but I don't really like the gameplay or story of the Borderlands 3. So let's raid Squiddy Bird. Raid Squiddy Bird. Yes, I hope so. I hope so. Brr. My my browser is lagging. Okay, so hold on. I have a typo. So guys, thank you for today, and see you somewhere Friday. And I'm going to play SCP on somewhere Saturday again, and Genshin Impact on Sunday. Bye bye for now, guys, and take care.